Hi guys, good afternoon. Welcome back to another vlog. I'm Nick Manzini. Thank you for joining me today. Today I want to do something very special, but it's not a food review. Um, I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm just putting it out there that there may be a disclaimer on this, and let me just preface this by saying that this is the first time I'm gonna talk about this. So this is either gonna be the highest rated video I've ever done, or it may be a dead. But on this big one, this is my first time talking about this, and I thought extensively about what I should say and what I should do, but I'm just gonna be honest and see where it goes from there. I had mentioned about the date May 16th. I had mentioned it before to you guys and said that was a significant date. Now, why is it a significant date? Well, that's a good question, and I'll answer that. May 16th uh was the 13th anniversary of my surgery that I had back in 2001. Um, if you don't know, this is probably a good time to say that I'm a YouTuber, but I do have a disability, and my disability is something called cerebral palsy. And if you don't know what cerebral palsy is, it's a nerve condition. It's a nerve condition. Sorry about that. That affects the brain and the central nervous system. And what happens is, uh, in in a normal human being's body, the nerves go crazy. They like go 1 per second. They go so fast, like this, like this, like this, like this. In my body, my nerves go like this, and like this, and like this, and like this, and like this. So it goes from slow to fast, back to slow, back to fast. So again, in a normal human being, nerves go fast, and what happens is the CNS, the central nervous system, they send messages to the brain. Well, slow that down a little bit if you're in my body, because sometimes the messages don't get there as quickly as I want to. Sometimes they get there too fast, and it's a jolt. And what happens with that jolt is anytime you get fast neurons um, bumping in the way, I get what it's called. It's a jump. It's like a tick, but not really. But it's like a jump. So when things are loud and like thunder or a loud concert or loud venue, I sometimes have the jump. Or when people yell, I jump back because my nerves are responding way too fast, and when they bump into each other, that's what happens. But anyway, CP is the neurological disorder of the central nervous system, and it affects the brain. Thank God it didn't affect my speech all that much. I thank God every day for that. But it did affect my walking ability and my ability to do everyday normal things, as you can tell. So I had one surgery back in 1992 to to reduce the number of bad nerves in my spinal cord. So what they did is they made an incision in my back to find that the bad nerves were causing me to not, I don't want to say kind of suffer, but not doing what I needed to be doing. So they removed half the bad nerves, if not all of them. I don't know. I was knocked out. So they removed all the bad nerves. 13 years ago, I began having problems with my leg though. So I went to the doctor's office, and doctor said, Nick, if you keep on walking on your own, if you continue on down this path, you're gonna blow out one of your knees, and if you blow out one of your knees, you're not gonna be able to walk again. Well, thank God that there was a solution to that, and there was a solution because my right leg, the nerves in my right leg weren't responding as well as my left leg. So, what they did is they went in, they took out my hip bone, and they put a plate in my right hip, and they took out my femur bone and my tibia. Actually, no, wait, I'm sorry. We messed up. They took out my fibula. Yeah, that's what it said. They took out my tibia and my fibula, and that is on the ankle bone. So I have a plate and screw in my ankle bone, and I can't show you because I can't lift my leg up that far. I wish I could because that'd be awesome. But um, so that's why May 16th is significant to me. Um, I tell you a story. That's the day after the surgery. I almost well, I almost got killed. um, I'm not gonna say a funny story, but I'll just tell you the story. Um, I was recovering in my room, and they had me on morphine, a morphine drip. Uh, so I was hooked up to the IV. And then the nurse, one of the nurses, gave me too much morphine because my ventilator started to ring. And luckily I could hear it, but I didn't know where it was. I was like, oh, this is the best feeling in the world. But no, I was I heard the ventilator. The nurse came running in. She figured out that the other nurse gave me too much morphine, and yeah, if I had continued on that path, I would have been dead. But thank God that didn't happen. Although I wouldn't make YouTube videos for you guys if that were the case, because I'd be expired. But it had a significant impact on my life. I gotta be honest. Um, Now the effects are showing 13 years later. I have better range of motion in my leg. I can lift up my leg pretty well. I have a better response time. The jumping is still there, but that's always going to be part of the cerebral palsy. So that the jumping will never go away, but there are ways to counteract that I do, and a lot of PT, a lot of OT, a lot of rehab. I had to rehab my leg for about 4.5 months, and I had to relearn to walk. And let me tell you something that probably is the hardest thing anybody would ever do. If ACL, MCL surgeries, they do the same thing. They have to relearn to walk, retrain, rehab, and it's kind of like the same thing. But thank God that the surgery worked out well, and I'm semi back to normal. But it worked out well, and I couldn't thank the doctors enough. I was forever in their debt. Because the surgery, the surgery helped me, and I mean, I might have to get another one soon, but I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about today. That's you know what? That's the thing about a disability. You're just worried about the moment today, and not 7 years down the road or 10 years ago. You're just worried about today. Listen, if you have a disability and you get up in the morning, you've done something right. That's what I say. If I get up in the morning, I've done something right. And the problem with cerebral palsy is that you burn so many calories because you're physically walking takes your whole entire body. Walking no for a normal person, walking only takes the legs. For a person with CP who can walk and is not in a chair, takes the whole entire body. So my arms are huge. That's why my arms are huge. That's why my chest is big, and my legs are like not that big, but I'm working on that. Well, I just want to say it was the 13th anniversary, and it was one of the hardest days I've ever had to go through in my life. I mean, I've had tough days before, but this is you know you in surgery for 10 hours. What are you gonna do? Um, what they also did is they lengthened my hamstring. They took some tissue from my femur bone, and they lengthened my hamstring. So I have better range of motion in my hamstrings. I can extend a lot more than I used to, and yeah. So I'm forever new that. I want to thank him for, I thanked him enough, and I think the effects are finally starting to show. But I just want to thank you guys for listening to my story. I know this is a long video, but I want to thank you guys for listening to my story. Again, this video was from the heart. This wasn't produced. It wasn't a food review, but it's from my heart. So I'm hoping that people will see this and they will know, you know, it will catch on. But do me a favor. If you're watching this video right now, if you know a friend with a disability, share this to them. If they're on YouTube, if they can get on Facebook, share this video with them. Let them know. I'm not gonna brag, but let them know that there's hope. That there's help. You know, let them know that they don't have to get up every day and feel like they're excommunicated from the world, because they're not. And you know what? This is a great medium to tell their story, share their experiences. This is a great medium to do that. YouTube's great like that. So please do me a favor, share this video with everyone that you know. Let them know that, hey, Nick's talking about something major here, so we should probably watch. But please share this video. If you're watching on Facebook, please share this video. But I can I can talk today. I don't feel well. I think I've come on down with something, but I don't think. But please share this video. Please like it. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. The subscription button should be on top or on the bottom. Or if you want, just hit it on the bottom. It's so much easier. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what's if you have any friends with disabilities and what disability they have. And this goes out to everybody that has a disability, not just CP, but um Alzheimer's or Asperger's or autism or um MS or anything like that. Let me know. Share your experiences in the comment section below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Please like, please share, please subscribe. I know I already said that, but I can't say it enough. Every view, every video view you guys watch counts. And I know that's a messed up sentence, but every view counts. So don't think that you're not making an impact, because you are. And ladies and gentlemen, this is just an announcement. I am 700 views away from 10,000 views. And once we hit 10,000 views, oh boy, we're going to celebrate somehow. I don't know yet, but we should be hitting 10,000 views sometime between next Sunday and next Friday. So we should be hitting 10,000 views between Father's Day and next Friday. And oh, I got to think about what to do. But if you have an idea, please leave a comment in the comment section below. I know this video is long, but again, I want to thank all of you for watching this video. I'm doing no endorsements today because this is a serious video and I want people to watch and learn from it. This is more of an educational video than anything. So um again, thank you very much, and catch another video on my channel. Another video should be out late this weekend, so look for that. Stay subscribed to my channel. If you follow me on Twitter at NickWW233. Follow me on Facebook at NickManzoni, and there should be more updates on Facebook. So for everyone here, for the guitar poster that's here back behind me. I don't play guitar, by the way. I wish I did, because I'd be awesome at it. But for the guitar poster, this is Nick Manzoni signing off. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.